builder, yes, we'll quickly start what is process builder. And as I said, right, the same thing whatever Chloro it can do, but yes, there is a limitation. Only one action this process builder cannot do that we can do with workflow. That is outbound message. We cannot send the outbound message with this process builder. That is only so important, like a big question. Okay, what process builder cannot do and what workflow rule can do. So the only thing is outbound message, and definitely, of course, like in process builder can do more than that options what the workflow rule can do. Yeah, you will see that. And here also, yes, we need to specify some criteria. Otherwise, we cannot apply this process builder in an object for every record getting created, any object getting created. We cannot do that, right? It is incorrect. So definitely we have to give one criteria. It can be formula criteria or like we have right formula to evaluate or any criteria met. Such kind of things we have to define them. Yes, our next step is obviously as soon as that criteria is met, then what should Salesforce do? Yes, guy, I have met your criteria. Then what should I do? Action. So that is what it says. First, you have to define the criteria. Next, you have to define the action. Once this criteria is met, what do you do? What do I need to do? Then you define the action. So this is where I'm saying like process builder can do more actions than workflow rule. And only one limitation is outbound message. Here, additional things what can do is like so when you okay, this is an advanced topic only. Like when you want to uh, call any Apex class, okay, that also you can do here. But you can call means there is already something you have written in code, and if you want to apply the same logic uh, in like customizations form in this process builder, yes, you can do. But in workflow rules, you can't do that. So it is a major, like very useful thing. So just don't panic by the word Apex class. So something we have written a code, okay, we have written a code internally for any action. See, obviously code can do anything, right? It can do process builder, it can do workflow, it can do approvals, anything it can do. So that code, you can use it in this process builder for a small piece of action. That kind also can do. So that is additional. So that is a very beneficial thing only, right? So without, so we can use someone's code, right? We are not the actually one who is coding. We can use someone's code and uses it in your simple process builder. Yes. See, this process builder means it is also very advanced, I can say, as that of workflow rule. Why? Because it will show in a flow chart whatever the actions you wanted to give, whatever the criteria you wanted to give, and obviously like our we are very familiar, or our brains will be very familiar with the graphical representation, right? Even if I see something. Um, if I tell you like Delhi is a very good city or Shimla is very good city, just I say rather than saying, if I show you any photos of mine, like this is the Delhi beautiful, and this is the Shimla, so this is the scenery beautiful. If I show you some photos like graphically, then your brain will remember it very easily than I say it in air. Okay, yeah, that's why. So this process builder is something in graphical, like in like 10th standard or 9th standard, you would have worked on, studied on flow charts, right? The same thing, like a rhombus shape is for decision, yes or no, the same thing. So it is very simple in terms of um, advanced thing to workflow. So that is a quick introduction of process builder. Let's see what he's saying. So the same things, whatever I said, so everything will be here. Okay, you can go through. but I will quickly go through here. Process Builder is a workflow tool, obviously workflow tool that helps automate business process without writing a single piece of code. Obviously, see, uh, again, I say right, one best practice is whatever you can achieve using customizations or automating tool like this process builder or workflow rule or any other kind of customization. First, we have to utilize them. If your requirement is not meeting the customizations already like ready-made available in our application, then only like keep the coding part at the very bottom choice. Okay, if you are not able to do, or can I say, if only you are not able to do your requirement actions in either process builder or any customizations tool ready made available, then only we have to go for code. Yeah, if Salesforce is providing, hey guys, there is no use of writing any code, you I will give you some automation tool, use this, then why do we ignore that? Correct. So, for example, here what is saying, a company you do business with, which we call an account in Salesforce. As I read, account is nothing but a company or a customer. We can say any company. Obviously, he is a customer, right, to our application. So that is what account information. So changes its location. Suppose you have a customer already. His office location is Bangalore, but he's after like 2 3 years using your application, he's a customer from your application. After 2 or 3 years he wanted to change his location. It's not like he needs some permission from us, right? Just because he's a like golden customer we have. So it's not like he should ask our permission. He can easily change his location from Bangalore to some Chennai there. If he wanted to change, he will change. He will not ask for permission, but definitely he'll inform us, like so and so we have changed from this location to this location. Then see, what about your records? See, obviously you'll have an account information, and there could be many lookup relationship, master detail relationships account. So there could be other custom objects you have created, many things it will affect, right? It's not just account record. Yeah, when he changes his location, you can easily change it on account record. So and so this is the address of this account. You can simply change from Bangalore so and so XXX to some Chennai. Here you can easily change. Why? Because it is free text field. But what about the data that was created under account, and what about the data that is created under the objects that has a lookup relationship with this or any kind of relationship with account? So there is a major work there, right? Now for that only, you can use, he's saying you would want to automatically update the business address of all the people that work at that company. Yeah, so basically we can say like contacts, we will have contacts in that account, right? The contacts records, if there is any address field, if you have already fetched it from the accounts address, then all will be impacted, right? So for that, so here he is not talking about that formula field. Obviously, there is some text field uh, in account, sorry, in contact, and if you want to change the in bulk, change the address in bulk, you can use this process builder. Like you can define one um, criteria, define one action. So that is all he's telling here. Create a new process that updates contact records. Yeah, whenever the account billing address changes. Yeah, in account there is some billing address. So if his location is changed, obviously there should be address change in the contact object also. Yeah, without a piece of code. Yeah, this is basically he's asking to go to setup. Yeah, here where do we have the process builder? Obviously our heart option, that is setup. Under setup we will have builder, process builder.
It is also going to retire.
uh,
It is also going to retire.
Retire, which one? This one?
Yes, process builder.
No. Process builder, like there could be many actions, right? This cannot, they cannot retain this process builder. Yeah, process builder. One very useful thing is, I said, right? You can call any Apex class. So no other. We have another, but this is a very special permission on process builder. They cannot easily retain this.
But actually it is showing.
Yeah,
You can see in the sandbox.
Yeah, our sandbox is not available.
Means for now it is available,
also
but
plans to return process builder. Oh, okay. Flow builder. Yeah. So this one, okay, the reason why I did not talk about flows is flow builder. Actually, whatever you can do in process builder, you can do in flow builder also. And obviously, flow builder will also do the workflow rules. So this is like advanced, okay. Yeah.
so
Okay,
it
what
is
do
a
you?
combined way.
Which one?
The flow builder, it
Flow.
combines the workflows
Oh,
and process
correct,
builder.
correct. It is also like graphical. It is even more understandable. Not this rhombus shape and this one. But yeah, so as far as it is giving some information, yes, you can use this process builder. Yeah, flow builder is nothing but flows. Okay. Yeah, it is advanced only. We'll talk some other time. Yeah, it is also very nice, like graphical only. So it is still more like um, uh, drag and drop things. Yeah. Anyway, we have this model. We'll complete this. So what it says is you will do this, right? So this I'll explain how you need to do. So very simple. You have can go here. What see he'll explain you everything here. So I'll show it in our okay, it is simple only. Or else I'll show here only. Process builder. Yeah. This is the playground. Here we go ahead. Check for the builder. Process builder. Yes. So he is giving one module here. What he is saying is same requirement. He wants to update the contacts address field when there is a change in the account address field, billing address. Now, this is the page. So click on name. Here only it is asking. Okay. Yeah, for now we'll go with process builder. Ta-da. Process name. Okay, what is he asking to create? Process name, contact address change. Yeah, that is the target, right? So description is okay, and here, yeah, these are the three options. So whenever a record changes means basically a update. So here, what is happening? Accounts address is changing, so that's why we can select account. I'll explain all these things. So for now, yes, this one. So he's saying a condition when a record changes and add object record is created or edited. Okay, here only save this. See, this is good, right? Rather than going for workflow rules, it is simple. Like I'm comparing with workflow rule. So whenever you see some graphical things, you'll be more interested, right? Now, what is that object you are fetching? This is the account from. So this is object. Okay, from where you need to update. That is what he's saying here. Select account from the object drop down, and here there are two actions. One, only when a record is created. So this means that only when account record is created, we need to do this process builder, not right? When a record, see, suppose there is already an account, okay, and later after like a few months, when the billing any address or any field is changed, then you have to action this process builder. That is the like save. So this is the criteria. So sorry, this is the like first the selecting the object. Next step is criteria. So now we will give one condition. What is the condition? He is giving her. Okay. Okay. Let's go this. So it is like step by step. Okay. Once you click this, then we'll go to criteria, then action. Come on, boy, brother. Take me to the next. Yeah, here criteria, the second step. So yeah, we need to add a criteria. He's giving one address change criteria for saying criteria for executing a column. Conditions are met. Okay. Yeah, we are giving one condition, right? What is that condition? When billing address is changed, then this should evaluate. For set filter conditions, click find billings and billing address and click choose. Please change to true. Oh, okay. Here we will have what is that? Billing. That billing street. Okay, billing street. Choose this. Billing is changed. So in account there is a field billing street. If this is changed to true, then only right. If this is changed, so there is a backend field is changed. If that is changed, sorry, what is that? Billing is changed. Yeah, this is the condition we are in. So if billing address street is changed, then evaluate something. You can add multiple conditions here. Where is that? Save this. All of the conditions are met. Yes. So if you give more of the more, yeah, basically this is like gate functions, okay, and or you know this. Click on save. Yes, we have to. So now next, action is another module. Oh, okay. You are following, right? So this is simple. What I think you have did it in but approval process you cannot compare. So that is differently, totally different thing. In one process you are assigning few actions, but here not like that. So okay, here under the intermediate. Okay, here if this condition is true, then do something. What we are asking in what is that? Action type. Update. Yes, see, same thing. So this is the actions. Okay, this is the additional actions. What did workflow? Sorry, this workflow rule did this one. First to chatter, email alerts. Yeah, that's everything. Task also you can assign various tasks. You want to assign. Yeah, maybe in kick actions we can do. See, we can call any Apex class or create any record. This is also additional like good feature in this. You can create one record. Yeah, for now, what is he asking? Update records, right? Yeah. What did he say here? Update record. So basically, we need to update action name. Update records action name. Next, click the ready button next to the select a record related to the account. Scroll down your contacts. Select a record related. So select a account record that starts your process, or select a record related to the account. Here, like what needs to be, so in which object? So is it only the account? So see, what is he saying is, whenever your billing street is changed, is there any other field in account that record only you are going to update, or any other related record? So obviously this is a related record, right? So yeah, you should be careful with this. Related means there should be a lookup relationship. Otherwise, this workflow rule will not work. I'm sorry, this process builder will not work. Yeah, that is like one prerequisite, or a very basic thing. Okay, process builder cannot update a record, or like fetching from any other object, if there is no lookup relationship or master data relationship. Okay, definitely there should be a relationship. That is what he's saying here.
Can you explain one more time?
This one. See, suppose here we have employee object and job object, right? So we have one relationship between them, lookup relationship, and we can use a process builder. See, suppose there is a account object and there is a job object. Right now we don't have any lookup relationship or any master data relationship. So then if you want to like do like this kind of actions, if the same billing street is there in job object, you cannot update this billing street from account. Why? Because we don't have a lookup relationship or any kind of relationship. Clear?
Actually, no.
Srikant,
So it means
Can I-
there must be a relation between them.
Yes, there must be relationship with them. See, now whatever the action you can do, okay, whatever the action you wanted to, you can select. Like here we are selecting account and contact. Contact has a lookup relationship with account. That's why it is showing all your fields. You can select the contact fields. But if there is no
Okay,
relationship,
got it.
yeah,
Okay.
if there is no
Got your
relationship,
points.
correct. Yeah.
yes, Srikant, can I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, can you relate with current scenario? Actually, we have doing in the Jira, either in job profile or employee profile. So it would be more clear then.
Just now I said, yeah, I'll repeat that. So, right now we have a lookup relationship with employee and job, and employee is our parent, right? Like parent object. So if you want to update any field in job, you can write a process builder to take the fields from employee object.
Okay.
Yeah, but we don't have any, suppose account and job, right? We don't have any relationship for that. Obviously, like lookup most probably will use, or any like master detail relationship also will work. Right now, like account and job, we do not have any kind of any relationship. So you cannot use process builder to fetch, like if there is a account field change, you cannot write a process builder to change some field in job.
Okay.
Why? Because there is no relationship, and relationship like acts as a key role here.
Okay.
Is everyone clear? So that is like must a rule.
Yeah, clear. Yes.
And a small tip, okay. So the advanced tool, let's say, right, flow builder. Yeah, in flow builder you can do, even if there is no relationship, you can do. So that is why the advanced. Otherwise, why will they go to the advanced flow? Okay, that is just keep in mind. Yes, for now only related records. And he's saying select a record. This one is clear. What is this? Then scroll down, select contact. This, yeah. See, obviously that's why. See, if there is no relationship, okay, here that object only will not show. Then how do you create, right? For now we have a this one. Click, choose. Oh, there is something. No? Whatever. Okay, select. We have selected to update the say account dot. Dot means yeah, very like a fundamental. Okay, again a tip. So dot means like a relationship. Account dot or contact dot. So parent is the first one. Dot the child one. So that is a format. Yeah, here what are we doing here? This is ready. Suppose and take on. Process builder allows you to choose not just fields in account, but fields that are related to. Related means that's why here we are going to select contact. For criteria for updating records, keep it as no criteria. Just so that is what. So here what is he saying is why we are selecting no criteria is in contact. Do we need to have any criteria again? No, right? So simple. Whenever there is a change in account that we have already defined in here, so to just do that update. Here again, so if it's saying if we want to select updated records meets all conditions. So here if you want to give any field from so these are all contact fields, huh? What these fields? Yeah, I think these are contact fields. Yeah, that's why if at all in contact also do we need to give any condition so and so, then only update this. See, suppose if the and there is a field like contact type, if he is a technical contact or sales contact, such kind of fields is there. Even if your criteria is met here, but even if you give, there is a chance you can give one more condition. So for only contact type sales, you update this. Even so, we are restricting again. Not all contacts address should change. So such kind also we can give. So far now we'll give. He's saying no criteria. Okay. No criteria just update. Under set new field values for the records you update. Click find a field and then in contact. What is that field? What is it field? Mailing street. Mailing. What is that thing? Okay. From what he's selecting. Okay. That is the. What will not show. Okay, we have to give here. Yeah, this you have to be careful then. So you have to copy the name, whatever is in the account. Why is this not a pick list? The account field. Okay, here definitely you have to give the exact name field label here. Okay, yeah, so on. So if you want any other field, you can update that. Now click.
You should put field reference for type as well.
What was that? Okay, what did I give? Care field for the type. Okay, that's why. Yeah, I was just checking why it not show. Yeah, that's why it's strange. Now what was that? Billing street. Okay. Yes, from account billing street, update the mailing street in contact. Yeah, so that's why it's strange. Okay, here this. Oh, string means like default, like hard code. So if you want to like even if there is change, only put this value into the context field. So that's why it is string. Yeah. Next, what is he saying? click save, activate. Yeah, obviously we need to activate. So only 2 steps, right? So first give the your criteria and give what it needs to be done if it is true. And yeah, multiple criteria also can be if it is false, go to this. Okay. And yes, you need to activate. Okay, here. Okay, we'll talk about it. Confirm. Yes. Now back to setup. So it is already active. Back to setup. Go to process builder. Now, strange thing, not a strange thing, but remember, remember always once you activated any process builder, you cannot edit it. I repeat that. Once you create, like activated any process builder, you cannot edit it. See, I mistakenly created the criteria in actions. See, suppose just now I did a mistake, right? Instead of type, I gave the string and put it like that. You cannot edit that once it is active. But there is a way. So, hey Srikanth, if you ask me, if you did not, if you don't give me the edit option, then from the starting, so this is a simple process builder. If there is some big process builder like 10 to 12 criteria we are giving, again we have to create everything. No, here we will have option like click this.
We should clone and
Again,
change the functionalities.
Correct. Yes. So there is option like clone, and then a new name will be created. Actually, clone this version of current process. A new process, version of current process. You cannot do, right? So new process and give a any other name and then change the. I mean, you will get all your criteria and just wherever you wanted to change, you change that. Yeah, but definitely you cannot edit the same process builder that is activated. Yeah, that's why see this is now read only. Once it is activated, it will be read only. See, it has been active in the file. You can edit this also.
is there any option to delete it?
Delete. Delete also should be. It is not there. Yeah, I think delete is also not there. You can just deactivate. Delete. Yeah, there is no delete option. Yeah, you cannot delete. You can just deactivate if you don't want this process builder to execute.
Okay.
Delete should be there. There is no delete.
I think Salesforce should give the delete option.
Yeah, strange, but you cannot delete a process builder. But yeah, yeah, you can just deactivate it. Okay. And yes, there we have completed action also. Okay, some important ones. What are the, this task adds only one action, but you cannot. I said right. So if there is something another criteria, if it is false, then go to another action. If it is false, then go to another action. But I don't know what is the limit, but I don't know what is the limit. Yeah, I can add, I think, as far as but you don't want to complicate it, right? Any, so at least like 10 we can add. Did you notice that accounts have a field this bring street, but that contacts have a field called mailing street? Yeah, that's okay. It's a different field name, but you will use the same value. Yes. He's saying even the field name is different, we can update that. Once a process is activated, it cannot be edited. If you need to edit, just clone the process. This activate it. And making changes to the clone. Yeah, obviously. Clone the process as version of the current process. make changes to the clone process. I said right. So a version of the so you have to give a version of the current process. I click the new process, right? Version means see whatever you did the changes, it will still be there, but a new process will come. New, if you click new, then your actions will go. Yeah, that is what is a version of the current process. Make changes to the clone process, the new process builder you have to do. And obviously, yeah, and one important, you have to activate that and deactivate the previous ones. So as soon as you create like versions 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have to deactivate the previous versions. Otherwise, your first version will that also will run. Yes. Okay, we have completed this one. What else do we have? Criteria, action. What else do we have? Are you clear so far? Good tool only, right?